Hello, everyone. My name is Dale Moreau, and I coach and train people just like yourself to be the top leaders and earners in their network marketing company. Do you want to know how to market your network marketing products to millennials? What brand behavior turns millennials off? What content millennials are most likely to share? Case studies of brands succeeding with Gen Y. 5 proven tactics for creating content millennials will love. Well, in order to understand how a millennial looks at the world, we have to understand the values that they place on the world. News is old before it goes to print. Television shows, movies, and books are watched and read on electronic devices. They communicate by texting and using viral words and phrases to capture thoughts and ideas. Such words as creep, drive up the wall, jack up, and hype. They value transparency and vulnerability. They believe in community and involvement. They are romantics. They are health conscious and drawn to communities that run, exercise, diet, eat right, and value health. Social needs and injustices are foremost on their mind. Now, basically, the human desires of millennials center around the respect and admiration of others. Yesterday is old and today is new. Speed is required to keep up with your peers. They use viral words and phrases to convey meaning, which adds to their need to be respected by others. Now, most millennials come from broken homes and single parents and raised by their mother. They seek community and love and want to belong and be involved in communities which value health and integrity, transparency, and openness. They are romantics because it adds to their needs for companionship and love. They value products and services which make them happy and healthier. They like to accomplish something great by tackling and solving social needs and correcting injustices. Now, if we're going to market to millennials, we have to honor and respect their standards and values for the world. And what we're going to do, we're going to market our products with personal stories of belonging. We're going to advertise to millennials by romanticizing our products. We're going to accomplish all of this through the media and popular culture, viral words and phrases which speak and communicate to millennials. Now, there are 5 basic guidelines for marketing to the millennial pop culture, and they are: number one, have a first sentence which sizzles. Number two, brand your products with a story. Number three, find out their needs, desires, and wants. Number four, find the product which perfectly matches their needs, desires, and wants. And number five, romanticize the products. Now, I'm going to go on the first two. If you want to know about the last three, you will have to click on the link either above or below this video to read the full article. So let's begin with have a first sentence which sizzles. The first sentence is the one chance we have to make a good impression. If our impression is great, no matter what else happens with the rest of the presentation, our millennial prospect will still like us and most likely buy from us. Millennials like speed, and if you want to get to the point, you have to make that first sentence, get to the point, and captivate them using viral words and phrases from the pop culture media. Now, where can we turn for help with finding what sizzles and communicates to the pop culture millennials? Look no further than the magazines which represent the brand of your company at the checkout counter of your local grocery store. Now, there you will find travel, health and wellness, entrepreneurialism, diet, and fashion magazines. Buy the magazines which represents your company's niche, and you will have a wealth of pop culture media slangs, sayings, and first sentences to use. For instance, I have a first magazine in front of me. It is a health and wellness magazine which fits my company's niche. And the first sentence that is on the front cover, it says this: secret weapon protein, which speaks to millennials about weight loss. Now, when I turn the page, here is what I read. Secret weapon protein smoothies that rev up fat burning, curb hunger, and more. Want a weight loss product which perks up beauty? Try this dialed down appetite delight. I was a little rusty on that one. I apologize. Now, don't you think you could adapt that pop culture first sentence to your own protein weight loss products? What have we done here? We've used the language of popular culture. We impressed on them with a first sentence that gets right to the point and tells them exactly what the product is and what the product does. Now, when would you use first sentences? Only during formal meetings, such as a home product tasting meeting, where the host introduces the product. You would not necessarily use first sentences with a one-on-one with a family or friends, and even not with strangers. Number two, brand your product with a story. Now, there are two rules for branding a product with a story. Number one, tell a story of a problem prior to using the product. Number two, tell a story of the solution after taking the product. If you are new to network marketing, you won't necessarily have many stories. So use someone in your upline. But here is how millennials like. They like stories that are personal. So give them a sense of belonging. Remember, millennials crave belonging, companionship, and love. Let me give you a personal story about one of my products in my network marketing company. It isn't my story, but it is the perfect illustration of what it means to brand a product with a story. What do you mean you're not coming? It's a tradition, Judy's mom, Deborah, prodded as Judy melted into the couch in the next room. The menu is already planned. I bought all the centerpieces and we're going to take family pictures. You must be there. As much as I didn't want to let my mother down, I felt I had no choice. It was a week before our annual family gathering at Thanksgiving, and my mother had planned a Martha Stewart event complete with fresh flowers, plate garnishes, and decorations. I only lived 20 minutes away, but the thought of getting dressed up and putting on makeup was too much. I tried to explain that I was exhausted from a runny nose, sneezing, and my face beet red from the cold I got after a short bout with the allergies of the fall wildflowers and trees which began to bloom. I got into an argument with my mom and stormed home. That was the main fighting event of the season between my mother and I around fall of each year for the last 23 years. I constantly got colds and allergies. But now, November of this year, after taking Veramis for 17 days, I no longer have a runny nose. My face has a natural color to it, and I no longer sneeze. I'm able to walk outdoors for the first time and with no problems taking deep breaths of fresh air with pollen falling all around me. Colds and flus are fleeting moments in my life. I attended my mother's Martha Stewart Thanksgiving banquet for the whole family. My kids love it when I'm able to play a little ball with them in the crisp, cool air of fall. Veramus has restored my family and my health and given back my freedom to enjoy the outdoors all year long. Now, if you want to know the other three guidelines for marketing to millennials, click on the link either above or below this video, and we'll see you on the other side of success.